Okay, welcome Jebel Ali. In this tutorial, we are going to be creating a Find Me app. This basically is an app that finds anything you've lost. You can find single things or multiple items. So let's have a start. So I'm starting with a new project. I've given it a name and I'm going to create. So I'm going to give it let's go to entertainment. Maybe we'll call that, or business, doesn't matter. Give it some tags and then click on create. And then we're going to go into our screen design. So you can, if you want, create a home screen with a button that links you to the main screen. I'm going to go in here and rename mine, and I'm going to call it Find It. Okay, so that's my main screen, and I'm going to give it a background color. A nice pale background color. Okay, and now to start with, your screen will need a title. So I'm going to add an image. I'm going to drag that onto there, and I'm going to upload my image. Okay, I've added my image. Now I'm just going to view that, and if I click on web preview, and it's going to look like that. I'm just going to go back and resize that. There you go. There is the title of my app, Find It Now. And I'm going to add another image. Same way before, drag down here. This is going to be the text. It's going to ask, what have I lost? I'm going to upload that. And I've created an image called What Have You Lost? And when I resize that and I click on web preview, we'll see that it looks like that. Okay, so there is my title and my little introduction. And then what we'll need now is a text input box. Okay, so that's basically going to enable us to type in what we've lost. So I'm going to drag over. Did you see where I got that from? Just here. That's a text input box. And I'm going to drop that on here. Just resize it a bit like that. So basically, you're going to type in here what you've lost. And then I'm going to add two buttons. One button to search for a single item, and one button if I'm searching for multiple items. So I may look for a key, or I might be looking for keys. So I'm going to drag on a button here. Now that's called button 1, and I'm going to rename that, and I'm going to call that Find It button. So that's me naming the button. Remember, nothing changes here. So I'm actually going to change the text to Find It. Okay, I'm just going to put that in the position where I want. You can change the color if you want. You can change the size of the text. It's up to you. Then I'm going to add another button. I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to call this one Find Them. So that's if I'm looking for multiple items. And again, change the text. Find Them. I'm going to put that here. And next, I'm going to add a label. Okay, and the label is going to be there to display the location where you're going to find your item. So I'm going to drag on a label, which is just here. That's a label. Can you see that? That's the label. And I'm going to put that on here. I'm going to resize it to probably match my buttons like that. And I'm going to rename that. And I'm going to call this one location box. I'm going to display, and I'm going to call that. Let's give a label. We can we're going to call that find. Oops, I'm going to type in the text label, find it here. We may or may not use that to display, but we'll see. Now also I'm going to add another button, and this is going to, if you want to customize your app, I'm going to give it the possibility of changing the colors. So I'm going to drag another button and put that down the bottom here, and I'm going to call that color changer, changer button. Okay, and I'm just going to change the text on that. Very simple. I'm going to call that color. Okay, so there is our app. Whoops, just put it in the middle. So I've got my label at the top, sorry, my image at the top, and that's the name of my app, find it now. I've got my text here saying what have you lost. Then I've got a input text box, a text input. I've got a find it button, and I've got a find them button, and I've got a find it here. So that is my label that I took from here, and I've got another button here where I can customize my app color background. Okay, I'll leave that with you so you can go back and see how I've designed mine. Make sure you include all of these different components, because when you color it, well, when you program it, sorry, you will need all of those. Okay, try that and see how you get on.